And it's Chicago to start out. A look at the Magic starting group. Carter is out there with Bird. Then it's Anthony. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Eaton in at the power forward position. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Nobody near Allen. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Just a nanosecond from touching the ball. Ray Allen ready to fire.
Carter against Allen. Pass to Anthony. Over Thurman. And a check with the rebound. Jokic with it. Jordan looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The step back jumper is good.
An effective score from the in-between area of the court. Jordan doing his thing.
Vince Carter on the wing. Defended by Allen. Bird against Jordan. Lets it fly from 18. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
Anthony, first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jokic. Pass to Thurman. 4 on the clock. Here's Jordan.
Yeah, I don't want to dismiss the defensive chops of Antetokounmpo. I mean, he is so good at handling himself on the defensive end, whether he's guarding his own guy or in position to help his teammates.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Taken away by Anthony. To the inside, Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
Allen passes to Jordan. Pass to Thurman. Clock at 6. From 8. It's hauled in by the Magic.
That's a chance he typically converts.
The drive by Anthony. Count that one.
Oh, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Pass to Thurman. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Kicks it out to Allen. Knocks down the 3-ball. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
Allen is lights out as a three-point shooter. Love how fast his release is. Staple gun quick.
Back to Anthony for the 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Anthony's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Carter against Allen. Pass to Jokic. And the 3 off target. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic out in front, leading by 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition, at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Carter. He's out there with Bird. Anthony is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Eaton in at the four-man position. Now here's Jordan. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Out to Anthony. Carter outside. Anthony against Jordan. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jordan. Here's Anthony. Allen with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Jokic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Jokic doing a really good job that time, concentrating and maintaining his balance despite being fouled.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, and that to me is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
Now here is Carter. Orlando moving the ball around. Bird against Jordan. Allen outside. There's the three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Allen's got 8.
Love the stroke of Allen. I mean, his jumper is as sweet as cotton candy.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Jokic passes to Thurman. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Orlando leading by 3. Pass to Carter. Back to Anthony. Over Thurman. That misses off the back. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Bulls. Allen surveying the D. It's Jokic inside.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Antetokounmpo passes to Anthony. Over Thurman. Again, the miss by Anthony.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Down low. Here's Shaq. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Outside Anthony. Carter outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Hey, nobody on this floor or any floor for that matter is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
At the line for 1.
That's good from Vince Carter.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up. But Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Thurman.
Chances, almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Allen against Carter. Jordan with a screen on Carter. Allen the bounce pass. Shoots from the elbow. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Orlando leading by 4. We've got Allen. He's out there with Jokic. O'Neal is out there with Jordan. And it's Thurman in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Anthony. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
For Orlando, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
And the second free throw, good. Bulls trail by 5. Allen dishes to Jordan. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Taken away by Anthony. And here we go. Fast break, and Bird's got it. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Jokic sets the screen for Jordan. Over Giannis. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Jordan.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Carter looking around. Anthony down low. 11 points in the game. Up and in on the layup. Anthony's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic. Outside, Jordan. Back to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Now here's Giannis.
2 minutes remaining by Bird.
Bird outside. Here's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Bulls trail by 7. Pass to Jokic. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Chicago has possession. O'Neal finds Allen. Here's Thurman. 6 on the shot clock. Now Jokic. 7 points in the game.
And not blessed with the greatest defensive tools. Bird uses terrific court sense to see a play before it develops.
Now here is Carter. Bird sets the screen for Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
For Chicago, Ray Allen. One shot.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
Here's Eaton. The 3 from Anthony. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Allen outside. Pass to Jokic. Check his screen on Bird. High, arcing shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Jokic. Carter down low. Stolen by Allen. And we've reached the end of the third. Magic out in front, up by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Anthony. Carter is out there with Bird. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Eaton in at the power forward.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Here's the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Jordan. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Eaton the pass to Carmelo. The rebound by Jordan.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside Jokic. Now O'Neal. Tosses it up. Shaq controls in the paint.
Take a look at how Shaq owns the paint. Nobody's getting in his way inside.
Carter against Allen. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Now Jordan. O'Neal. Rebounding and scoring, Shaquille O'Neal.
You know, even when you try to box out Shaq, he's still capable of grabbing the board. He's really just a hard, difficult matchup.
The basket is good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
The Bulls call timeout.
Let's get them a warm welcome, man.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now Allen, outside Jokic. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Anthony fires. It's good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Michael Jordan. And get the three.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
Not that time. It won't go. Bulls trail by 6. Let's it fly from 18. No good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Antetokounmpo. And it misses. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Chicago. Jordan does not go in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
One shot.
That's good from Vince Carter. It's a race against time as they look to make a run here.
Yeah, the clock is definitely not on their side right now.
Buries the deep ball.
Boy, I love Ray Allen's movement. He's been outstanding, getting quality shots tonight.
And Shaq comes to help. Antetokounmpo. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Now here's Allen. 6-second difference between shot and game time.
That's savviness right there by Allen, taking the contact and getting the shot off.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Ray Allen. 3 shots.
Shooting 3.
He makes the first of 3, and that narrows the gap to 7. He makes the second free throw, and that turns the lead to 6. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Magic, Mark Eaton. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible. And the fast break finds the right guy. Carter goes all out to make sure they convert.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Now the starting group for San Antonio. We've got Jimmy Butler, and it's McGrady in at the 2-guard spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go that time. Pippen outside. Pass to Harden. And he buries his first look.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Now here's Butler. Pass to McGrady. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Malone. And it's Sacramento's ball. Harden surveying the D. Malone. Pass to Pippen. Here's Malone. Puts it up from 12. San Antonio again can't hit. Pass to Pippen. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Five on the clock. And here's Harden. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Mutombo. There's a screen.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Pippen with it. Durant covering. The floater. And he buries his first look.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
And it's Butler with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Still without a basket in the game. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
San Antonio with the ball. Trailing by 4. Up top, Durant. Defended by Pippen. 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Sampson. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Here's Harden. Tipped. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Durant looking around. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night here.
At the line for the Spurs, Kevin Durant. At the line for 1.
Free throw, no good for Durant.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Now here's Butler. Yet to see a basket. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, deflected. Sampson, he nails it, and we're tied.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Harden with it. The three is up. And that's not going to go. And so a tie game here as we end this low-scoring first quarter. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
We've got James Harden, and it's Artest in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Takes it inside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
This guy is an absolute master at getting fouled. Whenever James Harden attacks with certainty, good things happen for him.
Shooting 2.
First one falls.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Harden hits them both.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Pass to Mutombo. Now here's Durant. Shot from the wing. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, the whole floor is open for Kevin Durant offensively. Mid-range is his sweet spot, folks.
Pippen, pass to Malone. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Harden misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Butler. Here's McGrady, defended by Pippen. 4-3. Here's Sampson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sampson's got his second basket on the night.
Well, this is a big part of his game, creating offense for his team off the glass.
Pippen, pass to Malone. Mutombo with the rebound.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Butler against Harden, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And that one is hammered home.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
.156 left to play in the first half of basketball. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Mutombo. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Personal foul. First team.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
San Antonio, Dikembe Mutombo at the line for one.
Free throw, no good. Outside Harden. To the paint. Here's Yao. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Durant. Pass to Mutombo. Outside Butler. On the wing, Durant launches it. The shot won't fall. The Kings leading. Here's Pippen. Off target from three-point range. 58 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Harden against Butler. Pass to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pippen outside. Here's Yao. Here's Malone. No made baskets yet. Shoots over Durant. Mutombo with the rebound. Mutombo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Durant. It's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Sampson passes to Mutombo. Here's Durant. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Sacramento on top, up by 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And here are the Kings now. The lead is 2. So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Kevin Durant, and it's Mutombo in at the 4. Pass to Malone. Rebound by San Antonio. Mutombo's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Butler. For the lead. McGrady's shot is off. Here's Artest. Now Pippen. Outside Harden. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Harden's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Outside Butler. Pass to McGrady. From outside the arc. The rebound by Malone. And so here's Sacramento. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. On the wing, Harden. They set the pick. Over Butler. And he hits the jumper. Harden's got 6.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Here's Sampson. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 6.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And Harden's got the ball here for the Kings. 2-point game. Here's Malone. He's scoreless. Pass to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. The shake. Some solid defense from Butler.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Harden from outside. He can't hit that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Sampson. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Sampson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, Jimmy Butler, outstanding at creating opportunities for his teammates. He is not just a scorer, guys.
Pass to Malone. Here's Yao. Outside Harden. Pippen left side. From behind the arc. San Antonio with a rebound. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Butler with the bucket.
Well, let someone initiate and create for Jimmy. That's catch and shoot opportunity. That's a sweet spot.
Pass to Malone. Will it go? McGrady grabs a miss. San Antonio leading by 3. Now here's Durant. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here, the officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And not so.
The previous play is under review.
Going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And B.A., you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of...
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Spurs out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got James Harden, and it's Yao in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Pass to Malone. Here's our test. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Long test. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Butler. Pass to Durant. Here's McGrady. 6 to shoot. Now Durant fires it from 14. Another chance. Sent away. Now Harden with the drive and count it.
Oh my goodness, what an elusive move by James Harden. Not only the ability to put it on the deck, but the ability to make that shot. That's tough.
Butler taking his time here. Oh, missed on the tray.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Harden to take the lead, and he lays it in.
I'll tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's McGrady. Butler outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
The Kings leading. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Harden! Ooh, the three doesn't go. San Antonio with the ball. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. From deep three-point range. Ooh, the shot is off.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter here. Shot clock at 5.
And the stakes were high right there. What?
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap." Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First team foul.
Stolen away.
He saw the pass coming a mile away. Was perfectly positioned to intercept it. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for the Spurs, Dikembe Mutombo taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he makes both from the line.
Some big-time stuff at the line. But, hey, listen, this is what we have come to expect from him.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Second team foul. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game. And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
And that's an intentional foul.
Tracy Brady, fourth personal foul, third team foul. At the line for 2, Scottie Pippen.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. 24 seconds left in the game. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Durant fires! Nails it!
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Scottie Pippen, 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And it's Butler with the ball for the Spurs. Here's Durant. Outside Butler to tie it up. Misses the 3.
First personal foul, fifth team foul. Your Kings, Yao Ming, taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
That shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
So the Kings win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, James Harden.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Now the starting group for Orlando. They've got Bird, also Carter out there. Anthony is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Eaton in at the 4. Now here's Anunoby. Irving misses.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Carter with it, covered by Irving. Carter outside, makes good on the step-back jumper.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite big-time scorer with versatility.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Embiid. Back to Towns. The kick out to Anunoby. From outside, off the mark. And the Magic with possession. Carter looking around. Here's Anthony. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And Anthony, really one of the most confident jump shooters. An elite level scorer who gets plenty of opportunities.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Anunoby. Back
takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Anthony. Shoots over Anunoby. Anthony can't hit. Now the 76ers with it. Irving up top, defended by Carter. Irving kicks to Anunoby. Looking for Chamberlain, he gets it there. And that one is good. It's a tie ball game.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now here's Giannis. Chamberlain with the block. Here's Irving, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Have to be careful guarding Irving. When you're too physical, he uses the contact against you.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Such a talent. Kyrie does certain things offensively that few others will even attempt.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Towns against Bird. Shot clock at 6. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Irving against Carter. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Irving from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got 7 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Anthony. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Carter outside. Driving inside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Carter's got his second bucket of the night.
And so tenacious on the attack. I love seeing Carter go all the way on that one.
To the middle. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. It'll count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. First quarter wrapping up here, and Clark, it's a tie ball game. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
On the court for Orlando, Bird out there with Carter. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Anthony, and it's Eaton in at the 4 slot.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Now, here's Anunoby. No scoring in this one. Buries the long-range jumper.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
And that one drops for him. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. He should have a good one.
Irving passes to Anunoby. Back to Irving on the wing. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Orlando trailing here. And finished off by Carter.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Irving. Pulls it up. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, you can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area.
Anthony's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Carter against Irving. Anunoby outside. Banked in off the glass. Anunoby's got his first basket of the night. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's Anthony. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Carter the pass to Eaton. Carter against Irving. From deep. And Vince Carter good for 3. Carter's got 9 points.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Anthony. To the paint. Here's Giannis.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Carter against Irving. To the right side. Towns finds Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Irving from long range. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Carter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Irving from 18 feet away, and it's Carter missing. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Magic lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from Lee. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Vince Carter really making a difference here.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Magic leading by 4. Kyrie Irving is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Towns in at the 4. That's the starting group in the second half for Larry Brown. Chalk up 2 there.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. Chamberlain with a screen on Cook. Here's Irving. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Inspiring display of imagination. Irving simply creates ways to finish.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for Philadelphia, Kyrie Irving, shooting 1.
And so Bird will bring it up for the Magic. 3-point lead. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Pass to Eaton. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Eaton's got 6.
And Bird gets a lot of love for his scoring ability, but he's also an outstanding passer for his position.
Now, Anunoby. Back to Irving. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Anthony against Anunoby. Anthony kicks to Bird. They set the pick. Just 4 to shoot. Embiid with the steal. And here's the break. Irving passes to Anunoby. Good work defensively by Carter.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
The wide open look here for Anthony. No good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Irving surveying the floor. There's Embiid. The big man Embiid converts inside.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Pass to Eaton. Carter outside. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. That one doesn't go. The 76ers trail. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Towns dishes to Embiid. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Embiid's got 7 points in the game.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Anthony. The three. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. And the Magic lead by 2. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Anunoby. Back to Irving. On the wing. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got 4 rebounds in this game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Carter. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Anunoby. And here's Irving, defended by Carter. Irving with the bounce pass. Chamberlain, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Magic out in front, up 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Antetokounmpo. Bird is out there with Carter. Then it's Anthony, and it's Eaton in at the power forward. Now, here's Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Towns down low. Bird's there, and 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Carter, the pass to Carmelo. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
This is the skill of Anthony on full display. Able to knock that one down in close.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Irving. Lots of room. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
The Magic called timeout. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach of Orlando was getting across in their huddle. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Here's Anunoby. Irving outside. Shot clock at 5. Towns sets the pick for Irving. To tie it up. It's in. His shot is pure.
And guys, making it look effortless right now. Irving doing whatever he wants on offense.
Carter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bird.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
2 minutes remaining.
Carter against Irving. Shot clock at 6.
So hard to contain. Irving enjoys putting the D on their heels and drawing foul.
At the line for Philadelphia, Kyrie Irving. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them the lead. So it gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Carter against Irving. Carter left side. It's off target. So it's Philadelphia now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Embiid.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Joel Embiid.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws would give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Carter. It's in.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Good from Vince Carter.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Irving drives in. Here's Anunoby. Knocks down the 3.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Wilt Chamberlain. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
That's in there.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Fourth team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Seems like nothing bothers Larry Bird. He looks relaxed, scoring, even in a high-stakes moment.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Second personal foul.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
Carter, and there's the dunk.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. Now here is Carter. For the win. He's off from 3. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finishes that continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan.
And it'll be the Kings off the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got James Harden, and it's Yao in at the 5. Pass to Artest. Here's Pippen. Clock at 6. To the inside. 17-foot shot on the way. Here's Yao. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Here's Sacramento now. Harden, the pass to Malone. Here's Artest, defended by Lillard. That one goes in.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. Pass to Payton. Back to Lillard. The rebound by Malone. And it's Sacramento's ball. Harden with a screen on Lillard. Pippen, pass to Harden. Goes up from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Robinson. Stolen by Harden. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just an absolute ferocious score. When Harden gets a chance to score from the interior, he doesn't think twice about shooting.
Down low. It's stolen. Pippen outside. Pass to Yao. Tries a 10-footer. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Golden State calls timeout. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Brian, back to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Payton. A minute 29 left in the first quarter. Harden against Lillard. Up and in on the layup. Harden's got his second basket of the game. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Kings?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pippen, pass to Harden. From 10 feet away. It's rebounded by Golden State.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And he jams it home with authority.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Now here's Robinson. No points so far. Pass to George. Here's Garnett. 5 to shoot. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And so it's Sacramento closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
We've got Paul George, and it's Payton in at the 2. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pippen outside. Three-pointer, Harden. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Dangerous with and without the rock. Harden is accurate on the catch and shoot.
Pass to Payton. Back to Lillard. The 3. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Pippen, guarded by Payton. Oh, it's stolen. George against Harden. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from George.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Outside Harden. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And George with some nice D. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Garnett. Now here's Lillard. Shoots. And the Warriors miss again.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Harden misses. Harden's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go. George passes to Lillard. And here's Payton. Back to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Robinson. Second chance shot. Garnett. It's deflected. Oh, there's the alley.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Payton. And there's the lob. Tipped. Here's Artest, defended by Lillard. Harden from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pass to Lillard. Here's Garnett. Still no points. Lillard looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. And James Harden pulls it down.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Malone. Pass to Yao. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Payton's shot is good.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Harden against George. Now here's Harden, guarded closely. There's the 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Kings on top, leading by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Warriors trail by 5. On the court for Sacramento, we've got James Harden, and it's Yao in at the center position. George's shot is off. And here are the Kings now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Malone. And he makes it on the layup. Malone's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's George, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Sacramento leading by 7. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Artest. Over Lillard. Again, the Kings score. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Lillard passes to Payton. Back to Lillard. Screen by Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Robinson, great positioning on the putback. Robinson's got his first bucket of the night.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Pippen outside. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And a big finish by Robinson.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
A nice shot by Artest.
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Outside Payton. And there's a 3-second violation. Sacramento leading by 7. 1:41 left in the third.
Hey, Rob, get to the block.
Here's Malone. Harden from outside. Buries it from 3. Harden's got 10 points.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
Pass to Payton. Back to Lillard. This one for 3. The answer! It's game time!
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Harden from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. George outside. Fires for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
Outside Harden. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Payton with a steal. George outside. Back to Payton. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Garnett. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. Harden, deep three-point land. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Sacramento on top, up 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Damian Lillard, and it's Robinson in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Harden with a screen on Payton. Fires from the wing. Misses off the right iron. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. To take the lead. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Yao inside. Fades and shoots. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Throws it up high. Stolen by Harden. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Kings.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And that one misses. Warriors trail by 4. George outside. Here's Garnett. Now Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, can't hit the jumper.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Here's Malone. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now Lillard for 3. Can't get it.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
It was stolen by Lillard. Now George. Outside Payton. Into the lane. That's what he wanted.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Tries from 19. Robinson rips down the board.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Here's Lillard. Here's Garnett. Clock at 6 to tie it up. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And finally, after trailing for so long, they've leveled the score late here in the 4th.
And even when time was starting to run short, there was no panic. They kept their focus and went about their business.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Warriors call timeout. Hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During the last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed the team, and coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control, play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now George.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
The Kings call timeout.
Part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
Outside Payton to take the lead. Oh, it doesn't go. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Warriors call timeout. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
So it's the Warriors now. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, so you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for the Kings. Scotty Pippen at the line for two.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
It's all about getting a three right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Lillard from deep three-point land. He's off from three. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
First personal foul, fourth team foul. Shooting for the Kings. Moses Malone. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
So it's Sacramento picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, James Harden.
go.
And it's Philadelphia. To start out. So with Devont sitting on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. Artest is out there with Moses Malone. Then it's Harden. Then there's Yao. And it's Pippen in at the point. This one for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Artest. That one goes. Count it.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Harden outside, takes the three. The shot, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Irving passes to Anunoby. Back to Irving. They grab their own miss. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Oh, Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Harden dishes to Malone. Here's Artest. No good from outside. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Embiid. Out Chamberlain. Covered by Artest. The kick out to Town. Here's Chamberlain. Sinks that one from the post.
I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Harden. A minute 50 left to play in the first. No coverage that time.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Anunoby. Irving sets a screen for Anunoby. He takes it in. Again, Philadelphia. 1:21 left in the first quarter. Harden to pass to Malone. And stolen by Anunoby. Artest against Irving. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Anunoby finds Towns. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open hook for Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside Pippen. Harden against Anunoby. Poke loose. Stolen by Anunoby. Stolen by Artest. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Pippen. Pass to Harden. Back to Pippen. Shoots. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Inside. Got a piece of it. Malone with the steal. And we reach the end of the first quarter. 76ers ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
Anunoby out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. The Kings trail by 4. Now, here's Pippen.
76ers foul. Wilt Chamberlain. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pippen kicks to Artest. From outside the arc. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers leading by 4. Towns at the elbow. Back to Embiid. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Now, here's Yao. Harden outside. Looks for Yao, gets it to him, and he makes that one. Yao's got his second bucket tonight.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now, here is Harden. Still yet to score. Back to Artest. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. .151 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. That one misses. Good work defensively by Yao. The Kings trail. Pippen with it. Down low. The fadeaway. No good off the front iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Embiid. The kick out to Irving. Buries it from three-point range. Irving's got 6 points.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
Pick by Yao. Pippen dishes to Harden. Outside for Pippen. Back to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. Sinks the triple. Harden's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Chamberlain. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden right side to the inside. Embiid with the steal. Anunoby in the corner. Pass to Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
And here's Pippen. And here's Harden for 3. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up that shot. Give it up for the
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
The Kings trail by 6. With Divac sitting on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. Malone is out there with Artest. Then there's Pippen. Then it's Harden, and it's Yao in at the 5 down low.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Malone kicks to Harden. Kick by Yao. Clock at 6. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Yao's got 6.
Yeah, it's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass. Just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive boards.
Now, here's Anunoby. On its way from Irving for 2. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Harden outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. On the wing, Anunoby. Guarded by Harden. And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a face.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pippen, the pass to Malone. Back to Pippen. Three-pointer, and he's good on the 3-ball. Pippen's got his second basket of the night.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's what he's known for, great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
Outside Artest, beyond the arc, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving kicks to Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Embiid's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Kings. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Philadelphia leading by 10. Outside Irving. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Irving, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Sacramento ball.
The Kings trail by 10. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Back to Harden. Oh, Harden with a good look down low.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
Anunoby passes to Towns. It's hauled in by Malone.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Malone. Nothing on the board.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Outside Irving. Anunoby outside. Towns kicks to Anunoby. Second chance effort. And Towns with the lay-in good. And the 76ers lead by 8.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
Harden the pass to Malone. Now Artest. Artest with the screen on him. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Malone.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
On the wing, Irving. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The third quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Anunoby, Joel Embiid out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Harden. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Embiid finds Irving. They kick out to Anunoby. Five to shoot. Towns, the pass to Embiid. Shoots over Pippen. Embiid, no good. The Kings trail by 5. Outside Pippen. Now Harden. Shoots. And he misses the J. The 76ers leading by 5. Irving with it. Picked up by Artest. Now Anunoby. Irving outside. Towns sets the pick for Irving. Now Towns from outside. The shot misses.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point land.
Harden fires. There's Harden training the 3.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through the clutch.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the 76ers was getting across in the huddle. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. It's tipped. Pippen with the steal. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. That one drops.
I mean, what a defensive play there, guys. That's a huge momentum swing when you tie up a game on a play like that.
Now, here is Irving. Now Embiid, and stolen by Malone. And now the Kings fast break. Artest with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Harden! No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Ooh, it hurts. Irving looking over the floor. Here's Embiid. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Now Harden. And it's on. Harden against Anunoby. Now Embiid.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Well, they're in a tough spot now. They need points and stops.
Whoa! Unreal. Oh, what a finish.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Artest. Outside Irving. Now Embiid. That's off.
Well, that's an excellent contest, and then he finished the play with a tough rebound.
Got it up in time, and he does not hit. And regulation now complete. He will go to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here's Irving. They've got Embiid. Chamberlain is out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Irving in at the 1. Harden up top. He's guarded by Anunoby. To take the lead. And that's in there. Excellent awareness.
And this is where you feed the out because almost no one is going to be able to block it.
Artest against Irving. Joel Embiid. Big time fadeaway.
Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
Now, here is Harden. Embiid with the steal. Stolen by Pippen. And they're on the break. Harden. Good! Some old school moves in the post.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler. Absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Now Embiid. Embiid powers it down.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Harden against Anunoby. Now Harden. Against contact, Harden makes it work inside.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
Here's Embiid. Irving outside. Now here's Harden. Outside Malone. Embiid with the steal.
in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
Anunoby against Harden. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And we'll be back right after this. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will play first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. Moving against Artest. Outside Irving. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside Artest. Towns with the rebound.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
And how about Embiid putting the versatility on full display? How many other bigs can do that?
Now here's Harden. Malone looking around. But 15 feet away, it's good.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Here's Irving. Now Embiid.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Just against Irving. Here's Embiid. And stolen by Malone.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. One of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Irving against Artest. Right side Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Anunoby fires. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Oh, hits the piping.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Harden looking it over. Launches it. No good from 3. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Irving. And so with overtime 2 in the books, the game is still not over. Overtime number 3 coming up, and we'll return shortly. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Embiid with the screen on Artest. Here's Embiid.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Harden against Anunoby. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now Embiid. A putback. Sees him with the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
With the step back. Harden. Rebounded by Anunoby.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Irving outside. Now Embiid. Oh, and right time and right place defending there. Harden against Anunoby. Malone sets the pick for Harden. Oh, strong tip in.
How about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Embiid against Malone. Now Irving. Embiid connects on the jam.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And talking about the approach now. What are they looking at?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1, we'll see if they try.
Yao with a screen on Anunoby. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yao Ming. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Pippen down low. Towns on him. Towns with the rebound. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Third team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Wilt Chamberlain. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Harden. Jacks up a 3. Embiid with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for 2, Kyrie Irving.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
So the 76ers win it. An amazing game lasting multiple overtimes.
I mean, definitely an epic game. And while both teams fought hard, I just got the sense they played more with a purpose to win. I mean, all the tension in OT, they have got to be exhausted, but happy. What a game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. Now it's time to present our player of the game.